Well, the 9th annual Bentonville Film Festival is in full swing. We are going to check in with Jackie right now, who has a special surprise guest. Jackie, who do you have with you?
Hey, Jason. Okay, so I have the one and only Cassandra Freeman. You know her because she plays the iconic TV mom, Aunt Viv, on Bel-Air. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting Bentonville Film Festival.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? I feel like I'm in art and film heaven right now. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So this afternoon, you're going to be participating in the Wrigley panel. If she can see it, she can be it. Let's talk about that.
Oh, yes. Okay, so yeah, I'm on the panel today, and we're going to be talking about, you know, my life and, like, my career. But really, it's about seeing a great spectrum of different type of women in the entertainment industry so little girls can be like, oh, my God, she there? I can be there, too.
Yes, absolutely. So what is one message when you were coming up being an actress? Was that important for you to see someone who looked like you, for you to say, she could do it, I can, too?
It's actually the opposite. Because I didn't necessarily see someone who looked like me, I was like, I better go and save Hollywood. Hollywood has no idea there's a girl like me. She can be sweet, funny, and smart, and really intellectual at the same time. And so, of course, when I saw Spike Lee and I grew up watching Denzel Washington especially, I'd be like, oh, one day if I can just work with Denzel Washington. So I used to do scenes with Denzel on the screen. He ain't know it. And then one day we actually got to work together. That was my first film, which was with him and Spike Lee, called Inside Man. So it's necessary to see yourself, and if you can't, you hope to have a good enough imagination to create it for yourself.
Yes, absolutely. Let's talk about some other things that you are working on. You co-founded Creatricity.
Yes, great.
Did I say that right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Tell us a little bit more about that and why you decided to found that.
Yeah, you know, when I was on the Kelly Clarkson show, Kelly Clarkson was like, oh, it's like the new word for diversity. And I'm like, I love that. I was like, that's what it feels like to me when you have incredible creative people and people who support creatives in the same room. It's like the electric feeling of creativity. But really what it is, on a very simple level, I say, if you know what IMDb is, which is like the eco center where all the famous directors and actors are, and you know what LinkedIn is, well, imagine if both those things came together and the entire ecosystem is there. So on a click of a button, if you're in the industry, you should be able to find your next entertainment lawyer, your director, your producer, you know, even maybe a corporate sponsor. I want to create that. And so right now we have the first iteration of that at creatricity.io. Yeah, we also do live, like, events like this where people get to come together. I like to say, if you bump into people who don't look like you, think like you, you'll probably want to work with them as well, because you realize, oh, my God, you've got great ideas, too. So, yeah, it's a tech platform, but it's really about empowering people to come together as well.
Yes, absolutely. I got to ask, I mean, you play Aunt Viv, an iconic TV mom. You remember, what was one of your favorite Aunt Viv moments from the original Fresh Prince?
Oh, my goodness. Too many. What are you talking about? Janet Hubert. I mean, I always think about Janet Hubert when she would be in the classroom. I think they might have only done one episode like that. And I just remember seeing her be so regal in the classroom. And she's so intellectually grounded, but yet at the same time, she could sing a song and be so inspiring. And I was like, I think I want to be like Janet Hubert when I grow up. And matter of fact, that's exactly what kind of happened. You know, I grew up to become like a college professor at Fordham University for about 12 years and at Pace University, a lot of different places. And then here I am being an actress at the same time, and then I had a nonprofit out of Rwanda, Africa, and now I've got this tech company. I feel like that was really sort of her energy, and I just got to meet her.
I was just about to say, I saw on social media, Aunt Viv meets Aunt Viv. What was that like?
I mean, you got to go to my Instagram. You can see it in live. Cassie Dan, so if you want to go check it out on Instagram. It's crazy. All I could do was, like, bow down at her feet. I feel like it also quieted the voices in my head of, like, am I doing her proud? I haven't met her this entire time. And she just grabbed my face, and she's like, you are wonderful. She's like, you've made this your own. I was speechless.
Yeah, absolutely. If we can, let's bring up some information on the If She Can See It, She Can Be It panel. That is happening today. Tickets, I believe, are $15. You can see Miss Cassandra Freeman in all of her glory.